Hey guys, today's going to be a different topic. If you go to my YouTube channel and you go to the community page, there's a tab there where I conducted a poll just to mix things up. And the topic that won to be filmed was, what do I eat in a week when I'm not filming? And just to be clear, this isn't like a fitness video, or I'm not a doctor, but this is what I eat on a daily basis, and what I do might be different for you or others, but it's pretty boring, healthy food, actually, because there's no way I can eat the way I do on camera every day. The key is moderation, and you should be fine. If I ate like that every day, you'd probably have to roll me out the door because I wouldn't be able to fit my pants no more. But we're going to start with Saturday because I film on Fridays, and that's when I eat my cheat day, eating all the junk foods. And so starting Saturday, going on to Friday, and I will show you what I eat and just my daily schedule of eating, I guess. It's pretty bland food if you think about it, and it's nothing fancy like the stuff I show on film. And if you're wondering, if you are into fitness and bodybuilding and whatever, I'm not a bodybuilder though, but I keep my calories up to 1,400 calories a day. I try not to go over that, but sometimes I may even only hit 1,100 calories a day, and that's not on purpose. It's just I don't feel hungry. And some days I have more carbs, and other days I don't. I cut them out, and that's kind of like a zigzag kind of meal plan, if you know that. And yeah, that's what I do. And I try to do about 20 to 30 minutes of cardio a day. I used to spend 1 hour of my time in the gym and actually lifted, and then 1 hour of cardio after. I don't do that anymore. I don't have time with my very busy schedule, but that's what I used to do. Stopped doing it maybe 2 years ago, I think 2 years ago. The only reason I did it was I had more time when my son went to preschool, and I could pick him up later, and I would do it after work. But he doesn't go to preschool anymore, so I have to pick him up from school, and we have all these other activities to do after school, so I don't have time. Yeah, and just keep active. If you don't have a gym, just take a walk outside, at least for 20 minutes a day, and you should be good to go. And you can probably tell from my face on some other videos, I don't stick to this sometimes. I have a weird pattern, my seasons. I am really weird and backwards. Most people get ready for the summer, for their summer body. I don't. I start dieting after our summer vacation. That's usually what I do. Or eating healthy anyway, just to be health conscious, not so much body image. And then most people wouldn't do that though, because the holidays come and it's very hard, but I keep that for half the year until summer hits. And right around May or April is when I start to just eat whatever and not count my calories, because we're going on vacation anyway. So I talk too much. Here it is. It's just going to be a quick clip of all the things I eat within the week. So we're going to start off with Saturday. Usually when I'm at home, I do not eat breakfast. It's not for health or anything. It's kind of like intermittent fasting, but not on purpose. I just don't feel like eating when I'm off, and I'm satisfied with 2 cups of black coffee until lunchtime. This particular Saturday, though, I had to do a lot of things, and I got home around 2, almost 3 p.m. So for lunch, I had a very big salad of almost 2 cups of romaine lettuce, 1 crumbled up boiled egg, cherry tomatoes from my garden, sliced cucumbers. I used Bolt House ranch dressing, which tastes amazing, but it's low in calories, and you can find it in the refrigerated section of most stores. Times has it. So it's near all the lettuce and stuff. It's not usually where you'll find the dressings on the shelf. And I also put a little bit of sriracha on there just to spice it up. Sriracha is a great condiment. It's 0 calories, like most hot sauces. And I didn't feel hungry for dinner, so that's all I ate. It's still Saturday night. I'm prepping my breakfast for the next morning. Here's some egg whites, 1 cup, with some Pam spray. Since that's 0 calories, I try not to use oil, and I fry that up and scramble it. And I like to top it with some paste salsa. That's my favorite commercialized salsa. And I have some Quaker oats, and I prep that. And everything I eat, usually I measure out on a food scale. So that was about 40 grams of oatmeal. And I put it in a container. That way, when I wake up the next morning, I can just grab and go. Oh, it's 41, but around there, 40 grams is half a cup. And that's my breakfast. I'm prepping my lunch for the next day as well. I always bring home lunch. I never really eat out. I'm doing a skirt steak and seasoning both sides with just some salt and pepper. And then I use the Pam olive oil spray again, 0 calories. Put it into a hot pan and sear the meat. I start work very early and start at 5, so I get up at about 3:45, 3:50, and here I am leaving for work. It's 4:38, and I usually make it on time at 5, so I am an early bird. I don't really eat from 5 to 6 when I'm at work. I just drink my 2 cups of black coffee, no sugar, no cream, but it is 6 o'clock, so let's go eat breakfast. Here's my oatmeal. I microwaved it for a minute. Put some water in there, and I like to have 2 teaspoons of honey with my oatmeal, and that's what makes it taste good to me, and that's fine. I usually like my honey from Montana, but I ran out, so I'm using this Hawaiian Rainbow Bees Lehua honey. Tastes pretty good. Okay, it's 7 a.m., so I eat my other part of my breakfast and let the oatmeal digest, and I have my egg whites with my paste picante hot sauce, and it is yummy, and I eat this every day for breakfast. When you want a snack, you get some Quaker salt-free rice cakes. I also like the apple cinnamon. It's low in calories, but I don't usually snack. For lunch, I have 3 ounces of skirt steak, seasoned with salt and pepper and garlic powder. I have 70 grams of brown rice and 50 grams of broccoli. For dinner, I'm having the leftover 3 ounces of skirt steak, and I had some roasted eggplant, zucchini, Yukon potatoes, and Anaheim peppers with it. Every day starts off with at least 2 cups of black coffee, no cream, no sugar. Of course, lots of water throughout the day. I don't drink juice or soda, but I do like beer at the end of the day. Lunch is a pouch of salmon from Chicken of the Sea. Most pouches are 70 calories no matter what the brand you buy. I mix it in with my 70 grams of rice with sriracha sauce and some leftover roasted veggies from the night before. I also have 1 can of sparkling water. My favorite is Bubbly's grapefruit flavor. Some days I mix it up and lower the carbs in my macros, so today I have 3 boiled eggs for my breakfast, and of course I had it with black coffee. Lunch is 3 ounces of chicken breast tenders that I baked in the oven with sugar-free Stubbs barbecue sauce. The stuff is killer and tasted great, and I have 50 grams of brown rice and 50 grams of broccoli. Dinner is a salad of 1 cup of romaine lettuce, carrots, and cucumbers with my favorite dressing, Annie's green garlic dressing. I also have 4 ounces of chicken breast on the side with paste salsa. For Wednesday's lunch, it's 3 ounces of a homemade turkey patty with bell peppers, cilantro, and onions mixed inside, 70 grams of brown rice, and 50 grams of broccoli with sriracha. For dinner, it's a little bit vegetarian. I have my favorite dried tofu bean curd sticks, stir-fried with broccoli, Anaheim peppers, onions, garlic, and cilantro in the House of Sang Sichuan sauce. This is served over a bed of 70 grams of brown rice and a small side salad. For Thursday's lunch, it's a big salad with sliced cucumbers, and I mix it with 1 can of drained wahoo tuna It's the only canned tuna I will eat, and it's probably because it isn't very healthy. It's got a higher fat content due to the soybean oil that it's soaking in, but it's still a healthier option than fast food or fattier cuts of meats. And of course, it's topped with Annie's green garlic dressing with some tomatoes. Dinner is 4 ounces of baked salmon with some romaine, cucumbers, and Bolthouse dressing. Fridays, I don't eat anything except 2 cups of black coffee. Then I wait until about maybe 10 or 11 to eat something. And that's when I do my cheat day, and I film at various restaurants around the island for you to see. And usually I eat half the portion to show you guys what it's about, to taste the food, and the rest is saved usually for dinner, and that is my day on Friday. Alright guys, so hopefully that was informative. I'm not sure, you guys were curious. Hopefully it didn't let you down, because it's pretty boring bird food. And but I enjoy eating it. It doesn't bother me. I can eat the same thing almost every day. Actually, I kind of spice things up for you guys for this video, because I can, on a Saturday, I can bake a whole tray of chicken in the oven, and I can eat that every day for lunch and dinner, except for maybe 1 or 2 meals that are different. But pretty much I can eat the same thing every day, and I'll be okay with it, as long as the sauces change. So I might trade it off with the barbecue sauce or some sriracha sauce or another type of hot sauce. That's fine, as long that just changes the taste of the chicken, and it's fine with me. So I'm off to go film another video. Probably you'll see it tomorrow. So yes, I do take a shower, but I'm going to be wearing the same shirt. So off to do a vlog, and I'll post that up tomorrow. That way those who aren't interested in what I'm eating can view a video on the next restaurant I'm going to. And I hope you all have a great weekend, and you take care of yourselves. And yeah, I'll see you next week, I guess, until you see the next video tomorrow. But it's kind of weird because I'm doing 2 videos this week. But I'll see you again. Take care. Peace out.